In this episode, I'm going to teach you how to do SEO for your YouTube channel. Most people jump right into filming and then wonder why they can't get their videos to rank on YouTube. The truth is that YouTube SEO today starts before you hit the record button. In this episode, I'll show you how to create a channel strategy that will ensure that every video has a built-in audience. You'll know how to get your videos to rank in YouTube search, Google search, ChatGPT, and to have these videos be lead generators for your business. Let's dive right in. Let's discuss 3 myths and clear up some confusion that you might have. Myth number 1, if you post consistently, YouTube will figure out your audience for you. Well, kind of. If you post consistently on a certain topic, then YouTube will kind of figure out your audience for you. But how YouTube is actually built is based around suggested traffic, not search traffic. So for example, let's say on your channel you've posted 10 videos, and then you post another one. If that video gets more suggested traffic than the previous 9, YouTube's going to give you fireworks. Like right there on the dashboard, you start to get fireworks. So it rewards you and starts to train you that when a video gets a ton of views in a short amount of time, that video is the best performer. So when you look through the data, you'll see all of your videos and you'll see which ones got the most views, and the YouTube algorithm is going to encourage you to make more videos like that. Now, the type of content that gets the most views is the sensational content, the entertaining content, the funny content. So it has nothing to do with whether that video is a good lead generator for you or not. YouTube just wants more and more views so YouTube can show more and more advertising. The most successful topic that I ever talked about is when I made an episode called Why I Hire People in the Philippines. That video took off. Over time, it got 1.5 million views. I was excited about that, and I made more videos talking about the Philippines, and the algorithm continued to encourage me to make more and more of that content. But I used to get a lot of search traffic for business strategy and YouTube strategy. But now, after this Philippines content went viral, and I would post content on YouTube strategy, that new audience, these people in the Philippines that loved that I was talking about their country, they didn't like this other type of content. So the audience that YouTube figures out for you isn't what you want to try for. You don't want YouTube to figure out your audience. If you're a business owner, you know who your dream clients are. You know who your target audience is. And so if you do the right research, you can find the type of content that your dream audience wants, and that's the type of content you create. Myth number 2, you can grow a channel without knowing exactly who it's for. So that ties right in here that you do need to know exactly who it's for if your focus is lead generation. If you just want to create content and hope it goes viral and create whatever YouTube wants you to do so you can generate more ad revenue, then that's a path that you can take. Just know that there's 2 different paths. And if you're wanting to do SEO for your YouTube channel, that's the path for lead generation. If your path is viral growth, then don't do SEO at all. Myth number 3, tools like TubeBuddy or vidIQ do the SEO for me. Man, there are a lot of people counting on and relying on TubeBuddy and vidIQ for SEO. The reality is those tools do not work for search. Those tools work great if you want good ideas of creativity and you want stats and data on your competitors when your videos are meant to go viral, when you're hoping to build a massive following of subscribers on YouTube. But let me take a step back and talk about it from a business perspective. If you're a business owner, you're not going to become a YouTuber and have all your income come from YouTube. You have products and programs and services that you sell, and you're leveraging YouTube for lead generation. So if that is your aim, then you come across a tool like this. It's TubeBuddy. It says, oh, here's your SEO score, and here's what you can do to improve it. It is so misleading because those tools are based on things that expired 15 years ago and don't work. So even if you get a 100% SEO score on TubeBuddy, your videos just don't rank at the top of YouTube. It's very unfortunate. I wish they would actually remove that part of the tool and just focus on what they're good at. I wasn't planning on showing you this, but I have to so that you can see this. Okay, so this is YouTube. And if you type in how to discipline a child that lies and steals, notice the video that's at the top. Now this is Nicolene Peck. She's a client of mine. She films in the same filming house. And notice where her video is. It's ranking at the top. So the SEO that we've done to this video and to her channel, we must know what we're doing. But if you look at the vidIQ score over here, it's giving us a score of 32 out of 100. So we must be missing 2/3 of the steps. We must have missed something to have such a terrible score. If I log into the analytics and I look at TubeBuddy's SEO score, it says I've got a score of 50%. And down at the bottom, you can see a list of a few things that it says we're missing. Yeah, you don't need to do those things. So that the requirements that they have, how they determine your SEO score, is actually the wrong steps to follow. So the false promise that these SEO tools create is that you can film a video and then use a tool to optimize your video and just check off all these things on the list, but that just doesn't work. It hasn't worked for a very long time. What SEO means today is that you've got to start with the strategy, and before hitting record, before doing any content creation, you need to map out the strategy first and make sure that the topics that you're creating are the topics that your audience is searching for. So we're not going on topics that you really want to talk about, or we're not going to create topics and then keyword stuff or somehow optimize it, but we're only making the content that our target audience is searching for. That way, every piece of content we create has a built-in audience. If you don't know your audience really well and you don't know what they're searching for very, very specifically, then no amount of SEO will work. Now, this is a foundational step, but it's a step that most business owners skip over when they're trying to create content on YouTube. So that's why I've created my company, and I have a done-for-you service to help my clients create the right type of YouTube content so that they get results, so that they generate leads. Now, talking about your YouTube channel as a whole, your channel should look and read like a resource library for your dream clients. It should look like it's focused on solving the problems of a very specific type of person. How specific should I be when defining my audience? Well, part of this you just need to brainstorm, and part of this I could help you with myself. So what this looks like is you think about your dream clients. Of all the clients that you've worked with, who are your favorites? Which type of clients do you love working with and would you like more of? So then we do keyword research together, and we're not looking for little 2 or 3 word keywords, but we're looking for really, really specific questions. We're going to explore all around your topic and your area of expertise, and eventually, after a lot of digging, we're going to find really long specific questions that we know are being asked by your target audience. Now, we're going to find hundreds and hundreds of these questions, and we're going to sort through and find the groupings of questions that are more ideal, that you know that these people are ready for your services. So when you're wondering how specific should I be, well, it becomes a lot easier to make that decision where you can see this group of questions and this group of questions. You can decide which ones you want to focus on first. Can I change my channel strategy later if I started too broad? Probably. Like, the main thing that we want to look at is who is the main audience that your channel has attracted so far, and does it match the audience of the content you want to create moving forward? Does it match the services that you provide? Are the viewers looking and interested in that type of service? So if it's not, you might want to start a brand new channel. Do things like playlists, my about section, channel tags, do they help with SEO? No, those things do not help with SEO, no matter what other people tell you or what these other tools tell you. I'm not saying you shouldn't do any of those things, such as playlists. Like, playlists could have some good strategy. It's a good way of getting people to watch one video and watch another video following it because they're linked together in a playlist. So there's great strategy with playlists, but putting a video in a playlist is not going to help it rank in search. How do I set up my channel so YouTube knows who to recommend my videos to? So this one's easy. I mean, there's some simple things that you need to do in setting up your channel, but nothing you do will help or hurt your SEO unless you go into the keywords tag of your YouTube channel and just stuff it with a whole bunch of keywords. The more you put in there, the more YouTube is going to see your channel as spam. So you actually don't need to do anything from an SEO perspective to set up your channel. Before you create your channel, before you make any videos, that's when you do the SEO and figure out the questions your target audience is asking. When you put the right type of content on YouTube, YouTube will show that to the right people at the right time. So with this introduction, knowing that YouTube SEO is quite a bit different than website SEO of the past, I want to teach you my LEAF strategy. The LEAF strategy is how you create a specific video and ensure that it will rank #1 on YouTube. So I'll link to that video right there. It's called the LEAF strategy, how to rank #1 on YouTube. I'll see you there.